Hi, I'm Richard,
And I'm Emma.
and we recently spent 4 days in Istanbul, and in this video we're going to share some of the things that we learned.
It's hard to distill all the amazing experiences in Istanbul into 5 things, but here we go.
The first piece of advice is to get an airport cab if you fly in. We tried to save money and get an Uber, but it was a bit of a pain trying to find an Uber at the airport.
There's a huge choice of accommodation here. We chose an Airbnb on the European side, not too far from the Galata Tower. Be warned though, the roads here can get very steep.
There's a lot of public transport in Istanbul, which is great as the city is so big. There's loads of bus lines, ferries and cute red trams to Taksim Square, and a big train station which we use to travel to our next destination, Sophia.
Okay, on to the top 5. Number 1, boat tour across the Bosphorus.
It's actually straight the Bosphorus, not a river, and it separates Europe and Asia, giving the city a unique flavour and history.
Our tour cost around $15 each and included a short tour of the European and Asian sides of the city, as well as the boat tour. It's a lovely, calm way of seeing this beautiful city.
The boat tour was amazing. There's really good information about all the sights you're seeing on both sides of the river, and you can get drinks and snacks on the boat, making it a really nice experience. We'll put a link in the description to the tour that we used.
Number 2, the Hagia Sophia and Blue Mosque. These sites are only about 4 minutes walk apart.
The best advice is to go early, although we didn't and we only had to wait 10 minutes, but maybe that was just luck. Definitely dress appropriately, cover your knees, shoulders and take a scarf to cover your hair.
Check when prayer times are, as it might affect the opening times and how busy they are. Also, they are both free to enter.
The Hagia Sophia was built in 540 and was once the largest indoor space in the world. It's a very striking building, but it was really busy, so we didn't get to see the space and fully appreciate it.
The Blue Mosque has now reopened after a period of refurbishment. It's light, bright and looks spectacular.
Both the Blue Mosque and Hagia Sophia are working mosques, they're not museums. So if you're looking for exhibits and information, you won't find them there. If you want these things, make sure you either check out a book or take a tour guide with you.
Number 3, Topkapi Palace and the Sistine Basilica.
Topkapi Palace is an Ottoman palace that's in the middle of Istanbul. It's massive and also really difficult for me to pronounce.
I love Topkapi Palace. It's beautiful, simple buildings, views over the water and amazing artefacts like watches, jewellery, clothing and weaponry.
It was built by the Ottomans and is actually bigger than the entire of Vatican City.
It was quite expensive, at about $40 for both of us, but you could spend pretty much all day there and get lunch at a cafe or restaurant.
You get a free audio guide if you leave your passport and driver's license at the little booth at the front. So make sure you bring your own headphones so you can listen to that on your journey.
Also, it's now made me want to be an Ottoman princess.
The Sistine Basilica is just about 10 minutes walk away. It doesn't sound very exciting. Sistine Basilica is a Roman underground filtration centre for all the water in the palace and the local area, but it was really good.
Using light, modern art and making the most of the Roman architecture, it really is an unusual, striking experience.
It costs about $10 and isn't a long visit, but you can take some really cool photos. There was a massive queue outside when we visited, and actually when we went past it quite a few times, but that queue did move quite quickly, so don't be put off by any queue that you see. Right, before tip number 4, make sure that if you're enjoying this video so far, you give the video a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.
Number 4, the Galata Tower. It has a cute tram ticket booth outside, and again the advice is to go early to avoid crowds. It does cost $20, which I feel is a little bit steep, but
you do get 360-degree views around the city, and it's really spectacular. Warning though, it does get quite breezy up there.
Richard always forgets how scared he is of heights until he's confronted by them.
The tower was used as surveillance, and it used to be the tallest structure in Istanbul. It was built by the Byzantine emperor in 507 AD.
The information and exhibits inside are just okay, but the view itself is great. Number 5, Bazaars and Food.
There's 2 main bazaars, the Egyptian and the Grand Bazaar. Both are huge and a great place to get gifts or souvenirs.
The Egyptian Bazaar looks new and organised and is easy to find your way around. The Grand Bazaar is more authentic looking and higgledy-piggledy.
We didn't get hassle in either of them.
We had some amazing food. I had 3 doner kebabs in 48 hours. Lots of food choices at different prices. The best meat we had was at a place called Mosque near Taksim Square, but honestly there was lots of tasty food everywhere.
When we did our Bosphorus tour, the tour took us to the Asian side of the river and included a chance to buy some local food, including Turkish delight and mussels and rice, and of course the traditional ice cream. All of the food we had in Istanbul was really good. However, one of the traditional dishes is a grilled fish sandwich. We had one under the main bridge in Istanbul, and it was okay, but I'm pretty sure you could find better places to have one.
I chickened out and had chicken instead.
Right, that ends our Istanbul top 5. If you want to see our other Istanbul videos, they should be on the screen now, and we will see you next time. Bye!
Bye.